A night after hundreds of students protested outside of a University of Kansas fraternity, more than 13,000 people have signed an online petition asking the university to ban the fraternity Phi Kappa Psi. The reason? An alleged rape that happened over the weekend in the frat house right off campus. KCTV5's Leslie Aguilar reports from Lawrence, where another protest is planned.
Right now, the Lawrence Police Department, the fraternity leadership, and the university say that they are all aware of this sexual assault allegation and that they take these kinds of allegations very seriously. Still, students are planning another night of protest tonight to demand that this not get swept under the rug. Annika Bergstein is a sophomore who enjoyed being a part of Greek life her freshman year, which is part of the reason why the allegation that a young woman was drugged and raped in the Phi Kappa Psi house Saturday is so upsetting to her.
The girl was a part of the sorority that I was in.
Bergstein joined a crowd of hundreds of people, mostly students, chanting outside the frat house Monday night.
We just really wanted to get the message across that that is not welcome on campus, and they are not welcome on campus because they have repeatedly done this type of stuff, and it shouldn't have even happened in the first place.
Lawrence police say there were no injuries reported and no arrests made. Some private security personnel did launch pepper spray onto protesters at one point, though.
I didn't see anything violent going on, but I think everyone, of course, has the right to speak out against terrible sort of things.
Students who live in the building across the street from the fraternity say the crowd was loud. Some were afraid things might get out of hand.
There were like parts where kids were like pulling bushes out of the ground and like throwing them and throwing stuff at the house. It kind of looked like they wanted to go in and like storm it, but I don't think they ever did.
Ultimately, everyone we spoke with agrees the alleged rape should be investigated.
And if everything turns out to be true, and maybe kick them off.
I think if it's true, you know, that's horrible. And, you know, there should be consequences for it, of course.
More protests will happen tonight. The purpose? Just to keep a spotlight on the issue.
So that KU and all the other organizations like IFC, who runs the fraternities, that they can feel pressured to take the right steps.
We saw several parents moving young men out of that house today. Phi Kappa Psi released a statement saying that they are aware of this allegation and are cooperating with law enforcement. And the university chancellor did confirm that they are cooperating in the investigation. We'll have all of those statements online on KCTV5.com. Leslie Aguilar, KCTV5 News.